So it's been quite the month for us Aaliyah fans. There's been a lot. 20th anniversary of her self-titled album, 20th anniversary of her passing, this book, these rumors, her music being released again, the family being so strongly against it. 20 years we've been kind of waiting for this. I wouldn't say 20 years exactly, but it's been a long time since her music hasn't been available. But apparently we're getting a new album, and this will be most likely the last thing that we ever get of Aaliyah, unfortunately. There was an interview I saw yesterday with Barry Hankerson and Big Tigga, and he said the new album should be coming within weeks. A lot of the material we've already heard. It's on the internet. I'm guessing. I don't know if they're going to play with it and try and make it sound a little bit different to give it something fresh in order for it to for its release. It features Snoop Dogg, Future, Chris Brown, Drake. I don't even know who else, but from the sounds and Neo. But from the sounds of it, we're getting an album that we most likely already heard a lot of it. But whatever. I mean, not much I can do about it. I'm just going to take it for what it is and enjoy the moment, because we probably won't ever get this again. There's been rumors that Aaliyah has so much material available, unreleased music. We don't know if that's true, and if it is true, that doesn't mean that it's all capable of being used. Sometimes just there's demo takes and the voice doesn't sound good. So we might not see a lot of that, but I'm curious as to what else we haven't heard. I'm looking forward to this album, that's for sure. Even though I don't like the features. But I mean, with the situation with the family, we can't really expect to get an album that we want, as fans want, of Aaliyah's unreleased material. With featured artists that she looks up to, that we think would be great, because those artists that come to mind, they probably wouldn't do it if they were even asked, because it wasn't asked by the family, and the family has been very vocal that they're against all of this. So anybody with the decency and love and respect for Aaliyah would, they probably wouldn't do that. So it is what it is. And Barry also said that maybe in the future, how Aaliyah's music may continue, because at this point we pretty much heard everything that we can. He said that it'll probably be like sampled in the future. He'll allow people to sample her vocals and arrange it the way that they want to and stuff. So whatever we can do to keep her legacy going and to keep her name alive. It's sad, but to think that it's sad to think that this is gonna be our last real project from Aaliyah. I'm just hoping that there's more that we haven't heard, because a lot of it was leaked based on the sounds of the features and stuff. So we shall see how this goes. Yesterday, for her 20th anniversary of her passing, it was quite messy. The family had something set up, I guess, and things were done differently. There was supposedly like a cloth or something covering her gravesite, and people were let in one by one. Very different from how they do it usually. But the fans can be a little bit much. I think at this point we just gotta respect her family, and but they also need to understand that her music needs to be available. And it's been 20 years. It's been 20 long years of them fighting for rights. But we can say that. We can say, they have to learn to respect it, but they really don't. We don't know the whole story. We don't know where they stand in a lot of this, and we don't really know shit. We just know so much, and we only know so much of Aaliyah. We know what we got to see. They know her very well, and the situation probably runs deeper than what we think. So I just keep an open mind to that, and we all know Aaliyah was very private. We all know she loved her family. So out of respect for her, I think we should just enjoy the music. stay out of the family drama. And it's sad because the R. Kelly trials are going on, and her name's now being brought up. I'll keep you posted on the Aaliyah news. Her albums that were already released are being released one by one. I'm loving the re-release of it all. Like, it wasn't all just released at the same time. They're kind of like, I don't know, it brings you back to the times that these albums were available. But the new album's supposed to be called Unstoppable, from my understanding, and I guess we'll see how it sounds. He said it should be released in weeks. There's no release date from what I heard or read, but he said weeks, so we're getting it very, very soon.